Hey everyone, it's Rochelle here from the Photographers Society. Welcome to this week's blog. So this week I'm standing here because I'm going to show you my photography studio essentials that I must have inside my photography business. And this is pretty much what I started off when I first started my photography business. And I know many of you have just started or maybe on a low budget and moving and feel like there's so much things that you don't use. Well, I'm going to show you what I pretty much can't live without, in my business. And if you're starting off new, you're going to love this episode because I'm going to show you exactly what you need and they don't cost a lot. So let's get started. So the first thing that you'll probably find that, especially if you shoot newborns or babies, that you would need obviously a bean bag. So this is my 100 centimeter diameter bean bag that I got from, I think, Shoot Baby online. And I've used it ever since I started. So that's the first one. It doesn't come filled. Obviously you need to buy the filling for it. So that's my bean bag that I use. Also this stand, which I got from eBay, it's just a cowboy basic stand. It's sturdy. I do have some weights I've taken them off. There's only one of that door stopper thing weight there. But I do have weights. See, it's called the cowboy stand. You can see there. And if you just look on eBay, you can find them. I've lifted that up because I've just had I had to shoot on black. So that's what I use for my posing fabric for my baby sessions, my newborn sessions. So I'll lift that down, and what I do is obviously I put it alongside the ottoman, the beanbag, and also I might clip it into a few chairs that I have. So I've been doing that ever since I started, really. I also purchased Louisa Dunn her Perfect Posy, if you've heard of it. I have filled it, but it needs a bit more filling with rice as well. So I will use that, and it's pretty much like a bean bag, but it's very, very small. So it's like so small that the baby curls in. But what I used to use was this long pillow that I created, and my mum stuffed it in with cotton. So this is what it looks like. It's got stains on there, obviously, from the babies, but I change it every now and then, the pillowcase, and it's just a pillowcase cloth. My mum's tied it there. She did tell me that she would sew it, but I told her not to. What it is, it's just stuffed with cotton. I can fill it up if I wanted to, but I've ever since bought the Posy, and I was using this as well as my bean bag. So this is similar to what the Posy looks like. So if you're on a budget and you can't afford the Posy or a bean bag, this is great to use. And this is how it curls up. And what I do is I stuff more in there sometimes because the cotton does sort of thin out. So I'll put this on top. And as you can see, and what I do for safety as well, I either put this on the floor on a Flokati, or I'll leave it on my bean bag on top if I want to shoot, say, from there. So I put the baby in there, the baby's nice and curled up. So that's what I use as well. So so these are some of the essentials that I use. I use the pillow, the round pillow. I'll use my bean bag, and that's my stand there, which I hang the bean bag, backdrops as well on it. This is my prop collection. I have more inside, obviously, but the main thing that I pretty much use, I am more of a color photographer, but I don't have a lot of props that I change a lot. So it's pretty much, I use the crates up there and the bed. They're my main props that I use because clients love them. The bathtub, which is from Oz Backdrops and Props. I use that for cake smash sessions, and this basket is my go-to basket. This one and that one, the jute basket as well. So I have that one in this size as well, which is really, really good to use. So these are my go-to props, and really you can just pick one basket you like. You don't need a million baskets. So I know you see so much photographers have a lot, but that's over time and experience. They might want to change so the images don't look like all with the one prop. But when you're just starting out, that's pretty much all you need. Now this is my posing basket, and why I call it that is because I've got all this things that I need to actually pose a baby or work with a baby. So I've got my hand sanitizer in there. I've got this posing pillow. So if I was to do a shot bird's eye view with a baby on a Flokati and I want it flat, so I would put this under the Flokati. It's one of those baby pillows. I used to use these for my kids in the pram. So obviously the Flokati would sit on top, baby's head would sit in there, so he's got a bit of cushioning and a bit of height as well, so when I take that image it looks good. Also I've got some blankets if I want to cuddle baby in to keep him warm, and these are the hand towels that I use for posing. So there's big ones, and also I've got the smaller hand towels that I'll use under the baby's bottom or for posing and things like that. I've got plenty of those in there. Some baby wipes on hand. These are just for the babysitters, just to blow with, just to make them laugh. And these are the posing pillows as well, which you can get online from different vendors, suppliers, and things like that. So they really come in handy as well. Another essential that you must have in your studio is a Flokati, and I use my cream Flokati. Now this one I was actually scammed for, to be honest. I bought it off a new vendor and then she disappeared. A lot of hair comes out of it. I've got other Flokatis that are not like that. So, but ever since, you know, I haven't changed it. I've been using it and it's doing a good job. It is losing a bit of fluff and hair, but that's okay. So I use this pretty much for everything, for sitters, for babies, for, you know, families to sit on and things like that. So have one that you can use all the time, and then you can experiment with different colors. Also, what I like to use as a base is my white cream wrap. So this one's just like a cheesecloth stretchy wrap, and I use this as a base. So when the baby comes in, I obviously wrap them in this, and if they fall asleep in this wrap, what happens is I can always wrap a different color around them. So that's the trick. So you don't wake them up. You can then grab a different color and wrap it around the white. Now, if you have a nude one, it's even better. I just haven't gotten around to getting one. A light skin color nude one is good to wrap it around the first layer for a baby, and then if baby's asleep you can grab another color and wrap it around this one, so that way you don't wake the baby. So that's the top tip there for you as well. So these are my studio essentials. If you have any questions, remember, leave them in the comments below. And what I've done is I've listed more of these in a whole list of gifts, so you guys can get started if you're just starting a business, or if you want to just go check it out, you can download it. It's absolutely free. So guys, I'll catch you next week for another blog. Until then, see you later. Did you know the #1 struggle us photographers face, especially when starting our photography business, is we can't book enough sessions into our business in order for it to grow and for us to make money? So what I've done is I've created a training that's absolutely free for you to join, and I'm going to show you 3 ways you can book more sessions right now. So these 3 things that you can do in your business right now to book more sessions and hopefully get your calendar booked up. All you got to do is go to thephotographers society.com/training.